Hi everybody, this is Irma Jennings from Food for Healthy Bones, and I'm here with my friend Skelly. Do you know why? Because Skelly lives in us all. And today I happen to have on my new t-shirt, which is a heart of bones. Isn't that perfect? Today we're going to be making a bread substitute, which is a collard roll-up. And this recipe comes from Honest Fare. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this collard and we're going to steam it so that the lettuce or that the leaf becomes a little bit more easy to work. But first let me show you how I store my greens. I put them in water and then I put a plastic bag around them and I put them in the refrigerator. They stay fresh like this for about a week or two depending on the green. So what we're going to do right away is we're going to take off the center stem right here. We're going to fillet the collard leaf. So what I'm doing is the center stem, I'm ever so gently cutting this off, so again it will create a nice roll after I steam the leaf to use as my bread substitute. One of the purposes of using collards is, first of all, it's fabulous for the bones, and has a tremendous nutritional profile, which I'll get into in a little bit. But we're trying to have a large diversification of our grains and our vegetables. So you see that I've filleted this. It's still a little stiff, but once I steam this, it will be much easier to roll up. We're putting it into a bath of hot water. This is just regular water, and I'm letting it steam for about a minute or two until it becomes soft. Maybe I'll turn it over. You don't have to. All right, so that looks pretty good. You could tell because you see the way it easily folds, and that's the trick. I'm going to take this baby out, back to my cutting board. I'm going to be putting my fat first. So the avocado, let me just show you one thing. When you slice an avocado in half and you want to get this pit out, you just stab it like that and give it a small turn, and then the pit comes right out. I'm going to slice this up. And you want to think about, some people like to mush it up, and you can easily do that, but this is the fat. This is the important piece within the roll-up, I think, because it binds it all together and it makes it yummy. So let's see how much I'm going to use. All right, so in place of the fat, because I'm using avocado, you can use hummus, you could use tahini, you could use anything your little heart desires. And then I'm going to start layering. So then I have some of this beautiful white radish, and I have my carrots that I'll drape on top. I'm going to put these peppers. Everything is raw, so this is a great spring summer dish. And my cucumbers. Now some people like to do it very pretty. I just like to do it. And then because I like sweet things, I'm going to be putting in this sliced apple. And then I'm going to add these pepitas. So these are pumpkin seeds. Everything is optional. I like a crunch. You could put sunflower seeds. You could do sprouts, which these are sunflower seeds. What else can you put in here? Anything that your little heart desires, really, because this is about creativity. So I'm going to roll up the sides like this, and then I'm going to turn it around and start rolling. Tuck and roll. There you have your beautiful roll up, and you can cut it into quarters or in half. You can put a toothpick through it, but here's your beautiful collard roll up, and this becomes this very, very yummy, very nutritional lunch. Have it with a side of soup or even just plain. Now, the beautiful thing about these collard roll-ups is that you can put them in the refrigerator and have them for a couple of days. Now here's my sandwich, and you can add a little of this wonderful turmeric. They call it Sauerkraut, but it's a sauerkraut, but it has turmeric in it, and it's nice and yellow. Look how pretty that looks, and I'm a little bit of a slob, so not to worry about that. And that adds some fermented food. Or you can add a pickle. And here's this wonderful pickle company popsicle on the side, and you are good to go with a very, very healthy lunch. Again, you can make this once and eat it 2 or 3 times because it stays nice in the refrigerator. I want to tell you about the healing qualities of collard greens. And collard greens are a rich source of vitamins and minerals and fiber. And they, first of all, they come from the cabbage and broccoli family. And they're a staple in the South. Collard greens are a staple that whenever you go down south, you're going to hear about collard greens with ham hocks, but we're eating it in a raw form. It is high in sulfur, which means that it contains sulfur compounds, so it is good to detox the body. So sulfur compounds in certain kinds of vegetables are very, very important to consume. And 1 cup of collards, this is not a cup, but just to give you an idea, has 836 micrograms of vitamin K, 177 micrograms of folate, 4 grams of protein, lots of vitamin C, A, and also vitamin E. So this is an overall good thing to consume. And since some people don't like collards, this is a nice way to bring that into your life in a loving way and getting rid of the bread. It has cancer prevention qualities to it. It's good for the digestion. It's good to keep cholesterol low. And it has anti-aging qualities because of the antioxidants and vitamins inside of it. And it helps the body create a barrier between the body and free radicals, thus preventing the onset of aging earlier. And this is a quote from the naturalfoodseries.com. So let's bring collards into our life in this way, and your bones will be happy. So if you would like to have more recipes like this from my friends Skelly and Irma, please go to foodforhealthybones.com, and right there you'll find my 5 bone-loving recipes. That gets you into my community, and that would be a good thing. Bye for now.